What it do, good people? It's your boy Town Biz, and I'm back with another one. I figured, dear me, happy new year to all y'all out there. Hope y'all have a wonderful, blessed year, man. You know, I start off the new year with that Munchie B. You figured, dear me, you know what I mean? Anyway, now check this out, and I hope y'all had a wonderful, blessed new year, man. I hope y'all were safe out there, man. Anybody that wasn't safe, man, or got hurt or anything like that, prayers out to you and your family. Now check this out, man. Seems like we might have to send prayers out to Poetik Flakko. Yes, it looks like Poetik Flakko might have crossed over the line. You figured me? But anyway, man, I ain't gonna hold y'all. We gonna get to this content, man. Y'all hit that like, subscribe button. Let's go.
Y'all see exactly what's going on, man. Flakko is at it again. Flakko, this gotta stop. Flakko, you gotta stop pouring gasoline on the fire. It was smoke. The smoke got ignited. And now you continue to pour gasoline on the fire, bro. And this has to stop. So, yesterday, Spody Face made his way to No Jumper once again. And while on panel, while the politics were being sorted out and going through, the situation that came up with Spody Face and Flakko dropping content on Spody Face pertaining to this situation with Whack 100 and the other guy that was vlogging that came in and sat down. So before anything came out, Flakko already had made his assumption like, look, I'm with Whack 100. Draco was there. He left unscathed. Nothing happened. You supposed to got him. So Flakko did his content, spent this content. The content came across Spody desk. As anything on this net space with anybody name is going to come across your desk. Somebody's going to make sure you get that and you see that if you care to look into it. Now, I seen it as well as a lot of other people. And when I seen the title, I said, ooh, he said this man, gangbanging careers ended. Now, at first, I didn't know who he was talking about. But as I tapped into the segment and I watched it, I seen that he was speaking on Spody Face. And he said Spody Face career was over. Now, fast forward, we here on No Jumper. This becomes a topic. Spody Face tell Adam, hey, go ahead and call Flakko. Flakko called Adam, and things got real spicy. Some more things were said, some doubling down was said, and some disrespectful things were said. And I'm not going to say threats because I really don't like the word threat. And threat is, a word that can get somebody locked up behind bars in them chains. And I'm just not, that's not my choice of words that I'll use. But it got heated amongst man. So from there, things were said. And it was just basically, hey, when I see you, what's up? Now, with that being said, we about to get into this content, and you already know it's the halfway and the half effect. We're going to commentate.
People are absurd. Me and Bro Rogan, who's talking, we've never had a disagreement. We've never had an argument. We've never had bad blood. I thought we were still friends. I thought we were still cool. Had a falling out.
Flakko tried to save my boy career. He just ended this gangbanging career. Yeah, Flakko.
We can get back on Flakko.
Flakko.
Wait, what are you talking about?
We're gonna slap the shit out of Flakko. We're gonna slap the shit out of Flakko. We're gonna slap the shit out of Flakko. We're gonna slap the shit out of Flakko.
Wow. What did I do to make these niggas so mad? So apparently he was upset over this video right here where I said Whack 100 just ruined this gang member's life. I think it was the thumbnail that shows his.
See, you know how many times I've heard that they gonna do something to Flakko, and nothing never happens to Flakko. Nobody never do nothing to him. Only thing I ever seen was some guy from out of state spit at Flakko before. I done seen Flakko call Lush out for a fade. You dig what I'm saying? I'm not saying that Lush is some gangster or some street dude. Flakko some gangster, some street dude because he's not. You know what I'm saying? And to be told, like, I don't see the problem I have with the gangbanging code. I ain't got a problem with them as far as their politics and what they got going on. That's their business, right? In their city. But once you put it on the internet, it's no longer your business. It's the world's business now. That's why Homeboy came on No Jumper and said, it's a new day. We ain't talking about politics on the internet no more, but y'all still do it. One thing you can say, you would never see me get on here and talk about no hood politics. I won't bring my hood up. I don't mention no names of niggas, brothers in my hood. I don't mention who beefing with who and who we don't used to beef with and all that. I don't mention what happened in the hood. I don't do things like that, bro. Especially when it's been people that have been unalived on both ends, where it's still opening cases because it's still people that the case still open, so it's still people that's under a microscope. You know what I'm saying? So I would never do that, bro. That's weird to me for y'all to get on here always trying to put say civilians and non affiliates in a place, but y'all get on here and do y'all the messiest people on the internet. The internet wasn't set up for gangbanging politics. The internet wasn't set up for these antics y'all push it. It was set up for people to speak their mind and get off and make a bag off. You people come to the internet now. Y'all want to change the internet. You know, y'all might have infected the world with the gang banging stuff, far down south and the East Coast and wherever else y'all did. But y'all can't affect these YouTube channels, bro, because it's millions and millions of people on here, and millions of people don't care about your politics, bro. If you put them on the internet, we gonna talk about it. That's why if you look at my little thing when I'm on there talking to them again, if you read the background, it said, your business is show business. If it's on the internet, your business is show business. If you don't like it, don't put it on the internet. It's just that simple. Let's go.
Real hairline that he never shows. I think that's what had him upset, right? Because he's insecure about that. He is very insecure about this hairline. Look at it, all right? He's ready to catch a body, fight, go to war, go to jail, do jail time over the hairline getting exposed, man. That's what it really was. I'm not trying to buy this. Oh, you talked about me, and if no, sir. It was me exposing that hairline on that thumbnail. That's what got you upset. They pulled up the thumbnail while he was there, and he starts pouting like a toddler. Look at him.
What are you talking about? We're gonna slap the shit out of Flakko.
What
are you talking about? We're gonna slap the shit out of Flakko. What are you talking about? We're gonna slap the shit out of Flakko. What are you talking about? We're gonna slap the shit out of Flakko.
This man is having identity issues, man. A midlife crisis we're witnessing in full display. He doesn't know who he wants to be. One day he's threatening to smack Poetik Flakko on a podcast. Another day he's Spody Luther King, the civil rights leader. And then the next.
So, in Hefe, you say you won't use the words threatening, right? When he clearly threatening. Because they can get, no, that's not going to get nobody indicted. That's he say, she say. What's going to get him indicted is the fact they're going to rewind the video and watch what came out his mouth saying that what he's going to do. That can get you indicted. Not you saying, well, you know, somebody said, that's he say, she say. You've been in prison before, right? You know they don't use he say, she say in a court of law. Let's go.
Day he's Spody X, the Hebrew Israelite.
And this how I know the Most High touched me. And I know that it was destined, bro, because literally this is a true story. When she told me I go to the library the next day, I go in the library, I'm looking like for stuff that's happening in Egypt, ancient Egypt. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where I'm looking for, but I'm just looking for stuff. The Hebrews, they don't got nothing on there, but I don't know this at the time. Librarian, he black. His name L. I never forget him. He like, bro, what you looking for? What do? I'm like, I'm telling research. You know what I'm saying? The Israelites, da 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 da. Like Israelite. He like, what you know about Israelites? I'm like, I don't know nothing about it. I'm telling you. He's like, no. He like, bro, I'm Israelite. It's a true story. Yeah. He like, bro, we ain't gonna have none of that. So he come. He like, let me introduce you to some people. It's my boy Franklin, Darius Franklin. Like I said, I grew up Jehovah's Witness and Christian. It's crazy, like both of them. Like,
of course, yeah. So you learned both.
Yeah. But I have been practicing that my whole life. How I was in.
God did all that touching upon you for no reason, man. Because now you back trying to touch upon innocent civilians, bruh. Now, this Hebrew, his.
Now, what I will say to that innocent civilian thing, right? If you keep poking the bear, bro, eventually that bear gonna get at you, my dude. You feel me? Now, Poetik Flakko was good at what he does. He's very good at what he does. He's a very good storyteller. You know how to put these stories together. I salute Poetik Flakko. I like what he do. The way he talk, I like the way he talk. And more reason why I like the way he talk, because y'all prove the gangbangers. And I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying, to make y'all look bad or whatever the case it is. But they prove a point. It's always proved my own point that when it's somebody black that's speaking on stuff that look like them, it's the self-hatred we have within each other. Because now it's like, oh, he gonna get smacked, or he gonna get beat up, or we gonna get on the homie, we gonna get on homeboy, woo, this and this and that. But clearly the white man sit there and invite you to his podcast and you show out for the white man. And y'all don't even get it. That's why I say Adam is the puppet master. He noticed. He know all y'all is dying for success. All y'all are dying to be noticed. All y'all are dying for a viral moment so y'all can go up. And I get it. I understand that. But at what cost? Because all he doing is putting all y'all in trick bag. This man just sit next to Sporty Face talking about that the squirrels was playing with four extra fingers. How disrespectful is that? And that's your cousin, but you so mad that he sided with DC Baby Draco that you wouldn't start messing with his enemies. You know how that old saying, enemy of an enemy is a friend of mine? Nah, man, I don't live by that code. Enemy of an enemy could be the one that backdoor you and snake you, bro. I don't get down like that. If my homeboy did do something grimy, start hanging with somebody else, or my cousin, or my brother, or whatever the case it may be, that don't mean I'm finna go run to the opposite, get on in and give him all this content because I'm trying to make you. Come on, bro. I don't do stuff. That's that tit for tat stuff. That's that girl, that women behavior, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real with you. No disrespect to nobody, but that's female behavior.
So like Christian is now back to being the tiny loc general, right? Because now he's making threats, trying to put hands on me. I thought the only two things you care about, man, was making it to the kingdom. What happened? Now, like now you care about internet fame and gangbanging.
Flakko funny, man. I got to give it to him. Now let's get into it. So this is what y'all got to understand, right?
And what's that?
As content creators and as people in real life. Now, like I told Spody Face shouldn't have allowed it to bother him the way he did, allowing the non-affiliate and Poetik Flakko to say that his gangster card had been revoked, or he's not scary, or, you know what I'm saying, yeah, man, you got to do something else now, man. It's over with for you. Your career is over with. It's clickbait. It's the internet. Once you dive off into the internet, if you choose to, you will understand certain elements. Don't mean that you have to go with them or buy them, because there's a lot of guidelines and rules and regulations pertaining to this internet that I just not will abide by. Now, something else I wanted to say, right? Something else. Oh, yeah, so even with the non-affiliates, man, just like how Flakko is quick to tell you, man, look, I'm a civilian. Just like he's telling you he's a civilian and you can't expect him to handle business as a street dude was, or somebody from the street lifestyle, you can't get entangled in which he judge you or the judgment come down on you from him. Regardless of how big the channel is. You have to stand on you and be like, man, look, that right there he talking about, that's just content. I don't know what he talking about. But something else Flakko said was something about Bro Rogan. So Bro Rogan definitely spoke up on that podcast and was like, basically, Poetik Flakko changed on him, started acting funny, don't answer the phone call, texts, or whatever the case may be. He don't know what he did. Flakko is saying he thought things were still cool. When was there ever the problem? Where did the disconnection come? So it seemed like it's disconnections every which way. Can't nobody, I don't know. It's just like, I'm lost. You know what I'm saying? I'm lost. Like, a lot got revealed yesterday. A lot got exposed, man. And that's why I say it is social media realm. You got to watch out. It ain't no friends. These dudes be texting, calling you, telling you different things. And on the back end, trying to snake you and, or, you know what I'm saying, just waiting for the day to come that they can find you in the entrapment. And I know this. That's why I just do me and wait for the day somebody pull the trigger and I have to pull the trigger back, man. Because it's a lot of games being played. And now, look how the revolving door. All this is a result of one person. Now they have 5, 6 other different people, you know what I'm saying, shooting bow and arrows at each other. But we
Again, see how everybody always point the finger at somebody else because the person who named is too emotional to know how to deal with the situation. This is what I mean by, see, like I had this talk all the time, right? And I be saying, I respect LA, their culture and what they got going on. But one thing I can say about LA, they live in a gray area. Everything is gray areas with them. There's no such thing as black and white. It's gray area. Y'all push the goalposts, and then based on politics, y'all change the narrative. And Hefe came out his own mouth before and said, on No Jumper, when they were talking about the snitching thing, well, you know, it'd be dudes that are told from way back in the days, you know what I'm saying? And you never heard about it. So when they come out now, you got to follow the lands of the law, man. Nobody else spoke on it, so you don't speak on it. What is that? That's selective politicking. That's pushing the goalposts for y'all selective politicking. That's a gray area, bro. This is why I be trying to tell y'all, all y'all people who are infatuated with this gangbanging culture, understand one thing, right? It's not everything is cracked up to be. You got this. Listen to the stories, man. You got peanut butter, sausages, vegetables, or whatever the case it is, cramped up dudes' butt. You got dudes getting checked by their homies, getting beat up, getting all this. So come on, bro. This is something you want to be a part of. Just like remember when what's his name from 55th Street? You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, when that dude had got his DP over there in the hood and they recorded it. And everybody was like, damn, they recorded the DP, or somebody need to get DP for that just for recording. We living on people that just want clout, bro. Anything to go viral now, bro. This all this is one thing. And I can more than guarantee y'all one thing, right? Like I tell people, I say, you know why the LA podcasters and content creators is going up? Because LA culture is influenced by their own culture, which means somebody in LA can start a page and 1,000 people around Los Angeles alone will come subscribe to your channel based on who you are, your name, your gangbanging name. So, but like I said, if YouTube ever come with and say, if you're talking about gangbanging politics, you talk about anything gangs, you throwing up gang signs over your page would be eliminated and terminated. What would these guys be talking about? Because every time you go to each page, they're talking about the gangbanging politics. You feel me? Now, me personally, I like when they talk. Y'all give up information, y'all give up game, y'all give up more insight onto y'all culture. You feel me? So, but I don't like when they talk because the police be watching. You feel what I'm saying? But anyway, let's get back to the content.
About to get into the rest of this content. You already know, man, it's the halfway and the half effect. We gonna commentate.
You know me or something?
You nah.
So why you speaking up on me like you know me?
You are a public figure who do public things that I react to.
So why you reporting and putting off false narratives?
Let's revisit the false narratives I put on him. Let's revisit the false narratives that he's so upset about. In the video he's pissed about, I covered his beef with the brother on your left called DC Baby Draco. So DC Baby Draco is a civilian, a non-affiliate. He's a YouTuber. He go around doing hood vlogs. For whatever reason, Spotyface took it upon himself to drop a video where he's telling DC Baby Draco that he can no longer do hood vlogs in LA as if he runs LA.
DC Baby Draco, the gig is up, homie. You are no longer allowed in the Crenshaw district, especially right here on Vernon Avenue. And had I been out the first time, you would have never been allowed over here in the first place.
So then he got even more pissed after he made this video acting like the king of LA, that Baby Draco can't come to LA no more and do no more content or hood vlogs because he said so. Mind you, he did this video before ever having an issue with a Baby Draco. Him and Baby Draco actually did a vlog together with 4Extra. They never had any issues whatsoever. So doing this caught everybody by surprise. But not only did Baby Draco come back to LA to do a hood vlog, he got even more pissed when Baby Draco pulled up to where he grew up, to his neighborhood, his block, and did another video in his section with his own cousin 4Extra, and there's nothing he could have done about it, all right? He stayed inside as Baby Draco pulled up to his hood and did this hood vlog, all right? And he had to sit there and take it.
But you get what I'm saying? You just said right now, you get what I'm saying? You ain't got no problem killing my cousin, you get what I'm saying? For sure. That's your boy, you get what I'm saying? Most definitely. You don't even know what's going on, so at the end of the day, you know, y'all talk, y'all grown men. Y'all talk, most definitely. Figure that shit out, cousin, y'all get that shit together, you get what I'm saying? Most definitely. So, you know how that shit go on Vernon Avenue. You know, it be like that though, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the 40s, shout out all sides of the 40s. Vernon Avenue, Chris, big fires, love. And hold on, Vernon Avenue. You know, it's people in the comments, They like,
okay, this conversation right there. So this with everything took a turn at because Turtle or Spody Face came firm. Like, hey, you know me or something? And when you come firm at another member gonna come firm. But as members, you do expect non-affiliates and civilians to be settled or submissive. But nah.
Hold on.
Flakko was spicy.
Hold on.
Flakko, you know what I'm saying?
See, that's the problem right there. Right? Y'all looking at people saying people supposed to be submissive. That's where the problem come at. Ain't no women, these civilians and people that ain't in your culture or part of your politics ain't women. What you mean submissive? That sounds like something that you tell your woman you want to be submissive. What you mean, bro? You know what Aunt Hefe reminded me of? You know how them dudes come home from prison? On my journey of my incarceration, I have learned many of things. I have crossed over the barrels and the boundaries, and I learned in my journey on this specific ride that I'm going down that the knowledge that I seek within the sky is going to implant. Basically, what I'm saying, brother, do you got $30 I can borrow? That's what I'm getting, man. It's weird, man. Let's go.
He knew no jumper crowd was watching. He knew the panel was up there. He wasn't going down or going out like that. So as he answered, he didn't know him and answered which I think is correct when he said, you know, you're a public figure, you know, things happen, you know, you out there, you know, you somebody I can react to, you on the internet, whatever the case may be. So Spody Face then asked him, well, why are you putting out false narratives? From there, it went bad because Flakko like, man, look, I feel like this happened. Dude came to where you was at. You was supposed to get on him being that you are the aggressor and you are a gang member. You know what I'm saying? You this big scary gang member. You're the tiny little general. You know what I'm saying? I expected for you to get on him. And you can't never get caught up in the expectance of social media and anybody. You know what I'm saying? Flakko or anybody that's not a part of the street lifestyle or somebody that just mean value to you. You know, you can't get caught up in public opinion.
Yeah, right there, though, I agree with Anne Hefe with that right there. You can't get caught up in the public opinions, right? But what I will say is this, right? I just feel like at the end of the day, it's a lot of gray areas going on in LA. It's a lot of politicking. You know, you were saying what you're gonna do to DC Baby Draco when you see him. You didn't bust a grape. I'm not saying that you were scared of him at all. I'm not saying that. Maybe you was dealing with. What I'm gonna say is that shows me that you do have some kind of self control about yourself for you not to attack DC Baby Draco up in that room when he was clearly outnumbered. And I don't know how many people was off screen, but I know right there on screen it was the Spanish guy and him. And then, you know, Whack 100, he's mutual. Whack 100 not going to get in the middle of that. Whack 100 going to stand back. He's there with his wife. What you think he finna do? Put himself in harm's way and get his wife hurt? No, he going to stand back. That's why he was telling DC Baby Draco, pipe down, calm down, bro. Let me handle it because you talking like this, it can go left at any moment, bro. But in DC Baby Draco's defense, right? One thing I'm gonna tell y'all about town people, man, people from Oakland, California, right? You can't look at an Oakland, California member and say, "Oh yeah, he really about that." That's the thing about the Bay Area, man. You come out here, you'll see a dude with a backpack with square glasses on and all that, and you be thinking, "Oh, these square dude," and that dude got hats. He got 5 or 6 hats under his belt. That's the thing about the town. You can't look at none of us and be like he's a hitter. You can't tell. You won't even tell when somebody finna come air you out, man, who's coming there. You might see somebody walking up like, oh, he ain't nobody. And that be the dude that knock you down, bro. You feel me? So y'all gotta quit looking at it talking about DC Baby Draco got marked out. Cause to me personally, I didn't see no mark out personally. I just seen a man sit there and say, I'm not fighting you due to the fact I got a relationship with your cousin and I'm cool with the 40. You know, if me and you go up in a fight, it's gonna go up with the whole 40. You do what I'm saying? So he's smart enough to know the lane he in, y'all. Anyway, man, y'all hit that like and subscribe on your boy Town Biz. Thank you for tuning in, man. And stay tuned, man. I'm saying this year's our year, man. We finna do it this year, yo. Let's get it.